Hey everybody, Invisiblekatana here doing a Loot Crate unboxing. This month is actually Dystopia, if I remember correctly, which I'm pretty sure I do because I've been seeing that freaking post on Facebook like a million times. This is like probably the first time I've known every single thing that's going to be in a box because that post just kept showing up on my Facebook feed. Like every time I check, it's like Loot Crate this month. Like I bought it. Like God, I don't need to keep seeing it. But this month is Dystopia. A lot of franchises that I actually like, so I'm actually fairly excited to see what we're going to be getting in this one because I'm actually a little bit excited for it. I also, just so you guys know, I got the Loot Crate DX crate this month as well because of the franchises that are supposed to be in the DX crate. So I'm so nervous. Like, I'm excited, but I'm super scared that I wasted it because it's like $50 for that one, and I just wanted it once. Like, you know, like with my anime crate, I bought that like one time because if it's a certain theme or if it's certain franchises that I really love, I'll spend the extra money to get a secondary crate for that month. So hopefully I enjoy this as well as the DX crate. I'm really hoping that it's worth it. So we'll see. We'll see what they do with the franchises that they put in there. I was excited for them, and I'll let you guys know which franchises they are once I go through this whole thing. So first off, this is a nice gray, actually. First off, we have a sweet freaking RoboCop shirt. I knew I'd like the RoboCop thing. I'm actually glad that the RoboCop thing is the t-shirt. And this is a pretty badass t-shirt. I gotta be honest. Like, this, I think, is a great freaking shirt. So, that is awesome. If we ever, because I'm from Detroit, so if we ever did end up doing that freaking RoboCop statue like we were supposed to, I'd probably do a picture wearing this shirt in front of that statue. But we never, I don't know what happened with that thing. It got pseudo-built. I don't know where it is. We were supposed to have a RoboCop statue. Oh well. It also says Alex Murphy. That's cool. It says Alex Murphy is RoboCop. This is probably one of my favorite shirts I've ever gotten from Lootcrate. It's really cool. I actually like this sort of bluish gray design that they have. And the full-on blue, red, and white, or blue, red, white, gray, I guess, scale is actually very cool. So that's really sweet. I'm excited. I would love wearing that shirt. There is a figure in here. I felt that before I even got the shirt. I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to do it. We got Fallout. We have from Dorbs. So it's basically like cute figures. And I'm going to read off the figures that they have before showing you which one I got. But we have 102, which is the male, 103, which is the female, 104, which is power armor, 105, which is a ghoul, I believe. It looks like it has armor on it, so, but it's not, it's green, it's not yellow, so I'm assuming it's not a super mutant, but I don't know, I'm guessing it's a ghoul. And 106 is our Vault Tech mascot with their thumb. I got 104. I have the power armor, and it's the old school power armor too. It's like from the older games, and I don't know if these are. I don't believe they're bobbleheads. I think they're just stills. I don't know. I might actually give this one away. I might do this for my my giveaway thing because it looks cool, but it's okay, and it's alright. It looks okay, but that's not bad or anything. No. Oh no. I think it's cute. It is pretty cute. I'll be honest. That little, I think the other ones are kind of cuter because they actually have faces and they're smiling. Like you can't really see that. Well, they should show up fine, but they're like smiling and stuff. And this is just, you know, it's like the power armor. And it just looks like the power armor with the like silly little with the body, but it's still not bad though. But I don't know if I'm gonna keep that or not. So I'm gonna leave that sealed up. I'm not 100% sure on that one. We have something from the Matrix. Oh, it's actually a puzzle. I was not expecting that. So it is a puzzle, a 300-piece puzzle. It comes out to 11 inches by 14 inches. So that is interesting. Or 27.9 centimeters by 35.6 centimeters. And it is a picture of Morpheus, Neo, and Trinity. Which hopefully that shows up. Well, there's not much to really see. It's literally just the three of them and some buildings. That's okay, I guess. I mean, I don't think this is as cool as the Rick and Morty puzzle that we got a while back, which I now appreciate more because I finally got to watch the first season of that show recently. So, ooh, what's this? Something metal. Ooh, this I love. T2, best Terminator ever. Oh man, this is great. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. This is like, don't whip this at anybody because you'll stab them and hurt them, and that's that point. That like if I threw this at the camera, it might crack my camera. But that I love. This is actually really sweet. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but I'm keeping this. This I love. This is my favorite. This might be my favorite. I love the RoboCop shirt, but this might be my favorite so far. But that's really sweet. Just the T2 face. It's cool too. It has I don't know if you can really tell, but it's actually like three-dimensional. It's metal, so it has the indentations and stuff. And it shows up way better like this. So it has the indentations and stuff like that. And I can't show. It's got plastic on it. I'm not sure if it's supposed to have plastic. I'm assuming it is. I hope it is. Otherwise, my thing is real messed up. I don't know. Because mine has like all the little bubbles in it, so I'm assuming it's supposed to have the plastic on here. Not that it'll make that much of a difference if you take it off. It's sheer metal, so it doesn't really matter. Just keeps it from getting scuffed up, I guess. That is sweet though. I love this. Oh, it fits. It fits fairly well. That's probably gonna be my thumbnail. What else we got? We got some pins and stuff. Ooh, that's actually sweet. I'm gonna go to the pin first before I get to this item. No way. Okay, hold on. I got super excited because it has potential. So hold on. The pin for this month is Atom Bomb, nuclear Fallout. It's from Fallout. That's what I was trying to think. It's like a little bomb from the thing. So that's pretty cool. Representative of the game. And the final thing that we have here, which is actually very, very awesome, is a key from BioShock Infinite. So I'm going to zoom in for you guys so you can actually see this thing. But it's got the cage and the bird, and it's a key blank. So if you want to, you could actually have this made. I'm trying to make sure it's actually in focus. That's why I'm leaning over. But you could actually have this thing made into any sort of key that you want. And that, I think, is very awesome. I don't think I'll ever do that, because I just think it just looks cool in itself. But that's actually very cool. I actually just got one of these. It's not BioShock. And this is a Lootcrate exclusive. It's well, it says manufactured for Lootcrate, so I would assume that means Lootcrate exclusive. But that is actually very sweet. But I just got one of the like novelty like blank keys, and it's Star Wars. I got it as a gift, so that was kind of cool. But I don't know. Maybe I'll save this when I ever buy my first house. I'll make this the key. That would be pretty cool. That's the little thing. I'm definitely keeping it. I actually love that because it's a cool little way to be nerdy, but it actually has a real life use to it. If you want to get your own like custom key made, make sure, like I said, like that's why I'd wait till it's like something you like. Don't do it for an apartment because you're gonna move out in like 4 years. So save it for something special. But that I love. That's actually very cool. And then that is it for this crate. And we have, of course, the inside, which is surprisingly simple for this one. It's just flat out from something. It's not like their own custom image like they normally do. And I'll actually keep it wide open because it's better that way. Oh, Raiders coming in. But it's Fallout. So it's Red Rocket. I don't know if you guys can actually see my eye, but it's the Red Rocket. It's with your armor, I believe. Yeah, Dogmeat's over here. There's like a little Raider. This is a Raider coming in. So that's actually kind of cool. I like that. And it's basically, it's like the opening scene to the game. But every time, for people who don't have Fallout 4, of course, every time you start the game, it basically starts at Red Rocket. It's just this image. And basically, it zooms in like that. It zooms in slow, and then it gets to the inside, and it'll move around over all the stuff inside of the room and things like that. And you can actually see the Vault 100 suit as well. So that's pretty cool. And this is the actual things. Yeah, that's right side. It's Dystopia. So there it is. And that's what I kept seeing, like the giant billboard, and there was a bunch of other billboards with the names of like Terminator and RoboCop and Matrix and stuff. But that's pretty cool. For the Lootcrate DX, which is still Dystopia for the month, the franchises that are in that one are Bioshock is in there, Bioshock Infinite, Fallout is in it, and they did Mirror's Edge in this one, which I thought was pretty cool, because they did Mirror's Edge last month in Loot Gaming, and it was like the little watch where you push it and you can see the numbers, but once it goes away, you can't see the numbers. It was one of those, and it had like Faith's tattoo done in white instead of in black, because the watch itself was black. But I thought that was kind of cool, and so because it was Mirror's Edge, which I love, I recently got the game. The game's okay. To be totally honest, I'd wait until it's cheaper than $60. I don't think it's worth the $60, but I love the first one, and I was like, I gotta get Mirror's Edge. So I'm totally honest, I'd recommend waiting, but I definitely say get it at some point, because it is a fairly unique experience. So definitely fun to play. I might actually keep this box because I like it. That's pretty cool. Go. Stupid. One side. There we go. I like this one. It's actually very different because it's actually like got color on the inside. It's blue and stuff. It's not just, you know, their own custom little thing. I might actually keep this one. This is pretty cool. I know they had the actual Fallout box is a full-on like Nuka-Cola machine. It's like a giant box, and you flip it inside out. It's a full-on Nuka-Cola machine box. So that's pretty cool. And of course, time to get a little jealous. We're gonna go through and look at the whatchamacallit, the Mega Crate for this one. Let's see what we got here. Oh, wait. Okay, so also, because they do DLC all the time, so the Loot Pins DLC is an exclusive wallpaper and ringtones from the #1 smash hit mobile game Fallout Shelter, which came out last year, last E3, during Bethesda's thing. Customize your phone and install the award-winning game from the creators of Fallout 4. Fallout Shelter, but basically you're in control of your own vault. I won't read that whole thing. That's what the game is. I haven't had the chance to play it myself. It is now on Android. It started off on iOS, which is why I didn't have it before, and I just hadn't really thought about getting it lately. But this month I'll be using the DLC for myself. Normally I'll put it up if I don't like it, but this I'll actually keep because I get the wallpaper, which I'd like, and plus obviously you can, once you put it on your phone, you can just put it on your laptop. So get a cool wallpaper. Plus I get a ringtone, which I'm curious to see what the ringtone sounds like. But that's actually pretty cool. They have some little things in here. The Halo Legendary Crate. They have a little ad in here for the Lootcrate DX crate as well. Also, the Halo crate, I heard, actually comes out, like, you can, that's a monthly thing, or it's tri-monthly, so it comes out every 3 months. They do a Halo crate. So if you like Halo a lot, that's not a one-time thing. You can actually get that, and it'll come every 3 months. So I thought that was actually really surprising, because I just thought, oh, it's just going to be another special crate like the Aliens crate and the Fallout crate. It's just one time, here's the special crate, and that's it. But it's actually, it comes out 3 times a month, or every 3 months. 3 times a month, that'd be cool. Got an ad for Level Up in here, of course. They have, I'm assuming this is from this month, but let's see, the class warfare, post-disaster, different types of dystopia is what I'm reading. So it's Photopia, which is Bioshock Infinite, 1984, which is a great book if you've never read it. Brave New World, Post-Disaster, Mad Max Fury Road, Fallout, and Waterworld. Heard that wasn't such a great movie. They lost a buttload of money in Waterworld. Class Warfare, RoboCop, Elysium and Snowpiercer, and Tech Gone Wrong, Terminator, of course, The Matrix, and Blade Runner. So it's pretty cool. Alright, let's get to... They have the 4 ways to dress for a dystopia, which is cool. You guys can hopefully see that well enough. We have the Wastelander right here. Hold that up a little bit for you guys. The Authoritarian, which actually I think I like the most because that jacket actually looks pretty sweet. The Cyber Citizen. And then we have the Aristocrats at the edge. Alright, where is this thing? I've clearly skipped over the... Oh, no, the Mega Crate. Here it is. They actually put it at the very end, which is surprising. Normally it's in the middle, so it's actually at the very end. And it's also set up different. It actually has, like, little brackets for it. That might be because it's, like, you know, tech-based and whatnot. So we have the Mega Crate. One lucky winner gets the Mega Crate, a $2,000 value. You get RoboCop with mechanical chair, Hot Toys, 1/6 scale figure. You get the Matrix-inspired custom PC case from NZXT and Razer. Plus bonus graphics card and motherboard. I really wish I had that because I need a desktop. You get the Fallout Vault Tech Sub Pack M2 wearable tactile audio system from Bethesda. I don't even. I'm assuming there's speakers in it. I gotta just assume. The Bioshock Skyhook prop replica, which you can definitely buy if you want that. You can definitely buy that. You get the Terminator Anthology, which I would love to have because I love Terminator. The first 4 theatrical films, so you get 1, 2, 3, and what was the other one? Salvation. Yeah, those are the first 4. Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles, seasons 1 and 2, which is a great show that sadly got canceled after that second season. That was a really good show. Like, they did a surprisingly great job translating the series into, or the movie series into just a normal weekly show. It was actually pretty great. The mini crate for this month, mini mega crate for 15 lucky winners, is the Nuka-Cola etched beer mug, which is actually really cool. I wouldn't mind having that because I have actually buy A&W mugs every couple of years. So I have one from 2004. That was the first one I ever bought, and then I bought one in 2014 that I have as well. And I'm going to buy one in 2019 when it's the 100-year anniversary, which I'm excited for. Even that's an odd thing for me to know, but I don't know. I bought the mugs, and I was like 2004. I happened to go to school near the same A&W actually that I got my first mug from, which is near U of M Dearborn. And I was like, you know what? It's 2014. It's 10 years later. I'm going to buy another mug. It was just a random thing, and I'm going to get one, like I said, for the 100-year anniversary. But you get the Nuka-Cola Etch mug, and you also get the complete Matrix Trilogy multi-format, which I'm assuming means both Blu-ray as well as DVD. But that's not bad. That's really cool. I would love, of course, a desktop motherboard, a graphics card. I'm assuming the graphics card is going to be pretty good. This tactile audio system thing seems very interesting. It's like a backpack. It's a wearable. I mentioned that, but it looks pretty cool. But I like that. As always, I wish I got the Mega Crate because it's awesome. I wouldn't mind having the Skyhook replica. I've always looked at that, but it's never been something I thought I'd buy, even though I truly love Bioshock Infinite. But that was pretty cool. As always, jealous of whoever won the Mega Crate. But this is a nice crate. I really actually enjoy this one. It's technically got 3 items that I'm gonna keep. Well, I'm gonna keep 4 of them for sure. I'm gonna keep this puzzle. Maybe I feel like I'm gonna keep the puzzle. I might do a giveaway for that as well. I don't know. But we have, before I cut myself, we have the very awesome metal T2. Sort of mask. If you wanted to, you could put like a little string on this and just wear it, even though you couldn't see because it's solid metal in front of you. But if you wanted to do that, you could. But you got metal. What was this Well, I don't know. When they're in their endoskeleton form. Well, it's endoskeleton, so it should be it's the T800 metal plate. We have RoboCop, which also has Ed 209. Which side is he on? Yeah, Ed 209. So it's RoboCop 1. Whoops. So we got RoboCop there. Very nice shirt. I actually really do love just the sort of blue-gray look of the shirt in general. Not even just the picture. I just like this. But the picture's really awesome too. And it's definitely RoboCop. It's just dead people all over the place. Very gritty movie if you watch it. It's like PG-13, I think, when it should have been rated R, maybe. Oh, the 80s. Just crazy. We got the Bioshock Infinite key with the bird in the cage, which you have made into any sort of key that you want. So like I said, I'm going to save that for something really special. I don't know, I might my girlfriend just got a house. I don't know. I'm figuring that out. We got the Matrix puzzle that, like I said, 11 inches by 14 inches. That's a fairly big puzzle, actually. 300 pieces. I don't know, it's such a plain picture. If it was a cooler picture, I'd like it more, but it's still a puzzle. Admittedly, I'm never going to really do anything with that. And then we have the Fallout. Well, I was about to say Adorbs, but they just call it Dorbs. And it's the power armor. So it's kind of cool. And like I said, I think I'm going to do this for the giveaway. I might do both this and the puzzle. And the giveaway for anyone random coming across this, my giveaway should be coming up fairly soon. And, if you want to do that, just subscribe and we can enter to win that and stuff. But fun crate. I'm excited to actually get the DLC for this. I think this is like maybe only the second time I've actually used the loot pen, what you actually get from the pen for the month. I think the first time I did it was, I want to say it was, I think the very first thing was like, no, Alien vs. Predator was the second. I can't even remember what the first thing was, but I'm pretty sure I used the very first thing. But I'm excited to use this one as well. So that's actually pretty cool. But I enjoyed this crate. I thought this was actually a pretty cool crate. Great freaking shirt. Don't know what I'm gonna do with this because I can't really put it up anywhere just yet. But I do love this because Terminator is, especially T2, is one of my favorite movies of all time. Like there's one summer, I seriously spent like every day watching Terminator 2. So I've seen the movie over. I had to have seen this movie over 100 times, to be totally honest, or like close to 100 times. It's the movie I've seen the most. So love Terminator 2. I wish I had my little thing that they did. That was a while back when Salvation was coming out. They did the actual Terminator chip, and they did the little foam face and stuff. I still have that up on my dresser. But I actually like this crate. You know, simple little stuff, but love the t-shirt. Love the plate, even though I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's just awesome that it's metal and actually has the indentations and everything. I'm losing my mind over the key because they gave us a... It's just a really awesome nerdy blank key. I don't know. I just love that. Plus, it's like... It's got that sort of like dark silver look to it. I actually think that's very cool because you don't see keys like that. It's either you get silver or you get gold, or you buy a key and you can make it whatever color. But I think that's cool. It's sort of the dark silver, sort of grayish silver blend, and I think that looks cool. Plus, of course, love BioShock Infinite. That's a really fun game. So you get the bird in the cage on each side, which is very cool. If they had a little thing where you could spin it, if you can find a way to spin it, you'd have it where it looks like the bird's inside the cage. That's one of the oldest things ever invented. But I like this crate. I actually enjoy this one. It has me fairly hopeful for the DX crate. I mean, this is like the little stuff, and I've enjoyed it. So hopefully the DX crate is going to be good this month as well. It's always a wearable item. It's normally, from what I've seen, I've watched, because this will only be, I believe, the third month, actually, for Lootcrate DX. And so I've watched the other two, which I didn't like as much. I didn't think they were super great, but they also weren't franchises that I cared that much about. So this month is actually going to be BioShock Infinite again, RoboCop, and then Mirror's Edge. And I believe I mentioned that already, but I'm excited to see what they do with that. So looking forward to, or it's not RoboCop, sorry, it's Fallout. So it's Fallout, Mirror's Edge, and BioShock. So all three game franchises that I really love. I've gotten... I got all three BioShock games. I got the latest three Fallout games. I don't have the originals. And I have both versions of Mirror's Edge. So I do love those franchises, and I'm really, really hoping that the DX crate was worth it for this month. Either way, I'm going to cancel it after because I just want it this month. Hopefully next month isn't like super exciting. So we'll see how that plays out. But once that comes in, of course, I'll be doing an unboxing for it. That should get here closer to the end of the month compared to this one. But definitely want to know what you guys thought about this crate, so please comment below. Let me know your favorite items, your least favorite items. I would love to know. I'm assuming this will be the item that can switch around. I don't know if they're going to do it where you could get 1 out of 5. But I would love to know if you guys got this month's crate, if you got this, or if you got one of the other 4 items. Because there's generally, if something has options to it, you normally can get multiple versions of it. And even though they don't show it, so let me see, because they normally say if you can get different ones. Let's see. They also have a thing that says things from Fallout 4 that we want in real life. So we got the Pip-Boy, the Power Suit, Robot Butlers, and Stim Packs.